For this project, you will want to put on gloves. Then you'll grab 1 to 3 papers, maybe 4 if you want. You only really need 1, but write your name on it and the class period. Then you're going to take that paper that you wrote your name and period on. You're going to choose some colors to add to here. Add the colors. There'll be little containers. You get some of the water and then you drip it on. After you drip it on, then you're going to place this into the water, pull it out. I will show some examples of that in a little bit. And then you're going to place it on the drying rack. When you place your stuff on the drying rack, start further back on the top, go all the way down, then you go to the next shelf up, starting at the top, go all the way down. Your projects or all of your amazing decorative paper will be stacked later in the back of the room.
I will put them under a board like this.
And then I will separate them by class period. And then you will pick them up. Hopefully they'll turn out amazing. They'll be totally dry. They shouldn't rub off on your hands, but I have had some students where it's extra thick paint. You might want to, if it feels like it's going to rub off in your hands, get a Kleenex, rub it down to wipe off as much as you can, and that should cure it, or that should fix that issue. And then you're left with awesome decorative paper. This first paper I'm going to do, just be an experiment. Place it down. There's some pretty cool crisp designs. Set this down. This next one I'm going to start adding some of what I've just made. So this is the blue. I'm going to just suck some up with this. You don't have to have one of these little sucker things. But anyway, I like them. So add some color. Get rid of that excess paint in here. We don't want to leave that in that container. Then I can use a Q-tip to mix in if I wanted some of these colors to combine. There's some dark purple on the edges. I'm trying to combine. After doing that, okay, here's for my second paper. Ooh, I like that. You kind of combo of both. There could be, you can do this multiple times. So this is going to be a little bit darker. Even though I just took that out, I'm going to add another one. You'll see that it'll still come up with some really good, vivid colors. It's lighter, not as many dark darks, but still comes out with some beautiful designs. So I decided to hang out for a bit and make some more decorative paper. If you're a student, you don't have to watch any more of this video. You now know how to do everything for this project. But if you're not a student and you want to see more, after I'm done showing this paper, I'll kind of talk about what I did to create this. There's some interesting designs. Some with a lot of contrast, some where you can tell it's just kind of fading away a little bit. We kind of mixed in the colors. Anyway, a bunch of cool effects will make for really nice book cover designs. Now I'm going to hang these up. For this project, I'm going to mix turpenoid with a little bit of oil paint inside a little plastic container. These are throwaway containers. I don't know the exact measurements, but let's say that much. It's like 1.5 inches-ish of oil paint. And then maybe probably about 1/2 cup of turpenoid. That's good. And then I'm going to mix it with a Q-tip. Also, be sure to wear gloves. Just mix that in. It's kind of tough to mix at first. If you have egg beaters or something like that, that's a good idea. I'm going to set down the camera so I can mix it a little easier though. Okay, so I was thinking about the amount of turpenoid. Really, it's probably only like 1/4 of a cup or 1/8 of a cup. It's not very much. Anyway, it's mixed up pretty good. You don't really see much except for there are a few little chunks at the bottom. Normally I spend a little bit more time. Anyway, in a separate container I have water. You can see that some of this paint has been left here for a while, and so some of the turpenoid has evaporated, and so we're left with some cool designs. I think I'll do one bit of paper with this first, and then I'll add paint.